Yo, hello there everybody, this is Yus here, and today I'm gonna bring in you a double header for second generation, 2 battles against 2 awesome friends and 2 awesome players. First of all, this is gonna be a UU battle against my good friend XezeMaster, awesome friend of mine. Like I said, definitely check out his channel if you are only into second generation, that's the place to go. So anyways, I'm gonna lead with my Gabriel and he's gonna lead with his Golduck. So straight off the bat, I have no reason not to go for the return straight off the bat. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the return and he's gonna switch out into his Kabutops Rock type, resist the hit. Can't do anything against this guy, and I don't want him to set up, even though setting up too early isn't a thing that everyone does, but I don't want to risk anything. So gonna send him Big Flash, which is my Lantern, and he's gonna go for Thief, and he's gonna steal my leftovers, which is a good move on his part. That's a really interesting set. I've never ever faced a Kabutops ever in my life. So gonna try to paralyze something, gonna go for the Thunder Wave right there, and then I'm gonna go for the Confuse Ray. That's right, so we're gonna try some Parafusion on this Brute Root, and he's gonna hit himself in the Confusion right away. So everything's going good, everything's alright right now, so don't want to stay in right now, so I got some Parafusion going on, so I'm gonna switch out into this Gabriel again, and he's gonna hit himself again, so the luck is on my side right now on the battle, right? So gonna try to go for the return, even if he switches into his Kabutops. Return is gonna do a lot of damage because this thing doesn't have the most like, it's frail. Basically it's frail. Anyways, return is stab and powerful and it's gonna hurt. That damage is too good for second gen, so I'm gonna stay in to see what he wants to do, trying to get more damage, because if you stock up more damage in Gen 2 it's always a great thing. So I decided to stay in. He can't do much, and I decided to switch out because he might wanna try to set up, and he does try to set up because he saw that I was staying in, so he decided to go for Source Dance. Now he's in danger, so I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt and try to finish it off, and he's gonna switch out to Nidoqueen, and it's not gonna be affected by that. I know I can take an Earthquake, so I'm gonna try to stay in, try to get some damage on this Nidoqueen, because damaging Nidoqueen, the best Pokemon in UU, is always great. So I'm gonna take his Earthquake, and I'm gonna go for the Surf, and watch this. Big Flash, always Flash, Big Flash and Little Cup always doing work. I'm gonna get a critical hit, gonna take down the best Pokemon in UU, and Big Flash is looking great. So anyways, Cheese is gonna think about it. It was my day, unfortunate, but what can we do? This is part of the game, I guess. I've been really lucky this beginning of this game, but will this continue? Let's see. So he's gonna send in his own Gabriel, and I'm gonna try to go for the Confuse Ray because I wanna have a safe switch if he hits himself in the Confusion. So he's confused and he does hit himself in the Confusion, so I'm getting all the luck right now. This is ridiculous. So I'm gonna try to switch out. I want to keep my Flash for later. He's gonna switch out into his Venusaur because I'm sure that he had enough of this confusion things, and he sends in Venusaur. I have no reason not to go for Blizzard, but I missed. My luck is running out. He's gonna go for Leech Seed, and I have no reason not to go for Blizzard again, so I'm gonna do that. But he is going to switch out because he wanna keep his Venusaur at a good amount of health, because Venusaur is one of the best Pokemon in the game, and he's gonna switch into his Gabriel back again. And since, well, Piloswine doesn't have the best special attack, so that's not gonna do much. And I'm gonna decide to go into my here I was checking my my Gyarados' movesets and see if I can do something against this guy. So gonna go back into my Gabriel. I ain't no fairy, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. That's really bad. That was bad. That was really bad. So I'm gonna try to rest off all the damage, but Cheese is gonna make an amazing play, an exceptional play right there. He's gonna predict me to go for the rest because I was low in health, and he's gonna set up a curse. That was awesome. And yeah, now I'm definitely in danger because I have a sleeping Gabriel. His Gabriel is a +1 attack and defense, so I'm really in trouble. So I'm taking a look at my team to see which guys can do well. So in the end I decided to sack Big Flash because he doesn't do much at this point because it's low in health and doesn't have leftovers. I think I don't even have rest, so sadly I'm going to buy the dust. So in the end, right now I'm gonna switch into my Kuririn, my Girafarig. This guy was a bit of novelty. I want to try new stuff during this match, to be honest. I'm gonna go for Psychic, which does a decent amount, but look at his +1 return. That damage is insane. Seriously? Oh my god. So Cheese is gonna decide to keep his Gramble in big health and switch out into his Golduck, and I'm gonna keep going for Psychics. Psychic does decent amount. It's a crit. Oh my god, another crit. I'm getting the luck again. So I know Golduck is faster than this thing, and I still wanna keep it because Psychic hits hard. So I'm gonna switch into my Gyarados, predicting the water move. So I'm gonna take the Surf and try to do as much damage as possible onto this Golduck. I was feeling safe. I didn't expect this at all. Like, the thing that's gonna happen right now, I didn't expect it, so I just went for Hidden Power. But he has Hidden Power Electric. I was like, in the chat, I was like, rip, I'm dead. But I lived because this is second gen, so never mind. Oh my god, Gyarados. Oh my god. And Golduck, oh my god. I definitely wasn't expecting a Hidden Power Electric on this thing, which definitely makes sense because that's like the only thing that Golduck has to hit Gyarados. I expected it to have something like Hidden Power Grass, but I don't know. That's the rust kicking up. So I expected him to predict my switch right there, so I stayed in, took the Surf like nothing, and BAM! Yeah, we are hitting Zap Cannons for days. So more luck for me, right? Anyways, Golduck is gonna go down, and Cheese is gonna think about it a little bit because now he has a Gyarados low in health, and he's gonna send in Gramble, right? Yes, Gramble. He's gonna send in Gramble, and I don't wanna take anything from this guy. I don't want him to set up on my face. So I decided just to stay in. Hopefully I'll take a hit. Hopefully. But I just went for Double Edge to try to get as much damage as possible. But his returns are too powerful. Gramble is definitely one powerful Pokemon if you ask me. It's really good. So I'm gonna send in Arcanine, and the Arcanine is definitely a problem for his team because Arcanine is really good. Fire Blast hits a lot of stuff now that his Golduck is down, and sadly still has Hypno, and Hypno has great special defense, so that's not gonna do much. I expected Fire Blast to do a lot of damage to anything. I'm not gonna take any risks. I'm gonna go into my Sleeping Gramble, which probably wasn't a good idea, but I have Sleep Talk, so it wasn't the best idea, but it was an okay idea, because this is like the only physical attacker that I still have that can deal with this thing. I'm not sure if Pyoswan can do much, so he's gonna go back into his Kabutops. I'm gonna Sleep Talk, trying to get a return to get some damage there, but I got rest. I was like, it's okay, I got a lot of luck earlier, so it's fine. Okay, so looking at my team here, I don't know, I decide to stay in, go for this second Sleep Talk, right? And hopefully get return. So he's gonna Source Dance up, but it's fine, because I still have my Girafarig, I have my Arcanine. I'm trying to, like, finish the screen turns, right? The light screen, which is not gonna let me one-hit KO this thing with the HP Grass, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep up the pressure right here. I decided just to stay in, try to get as much damage as possible, again wasting screen turns. He's gonna go for Ancient Power, and he got the Mega Boost. Now he outspeeds everything, and he's at +3. It's GG, it's over. I can't do anything. And Light Screen, thanks Light Screen, you finally went down. Now he's at +3, and he's also +1 speed, so that means that he outspeeds my Arcanine, and he has the coverage to one-hit KO every single Pokemon on my team. So you see all that luck that I got earlier, that was just God laughing at me. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you all the luck, all the crits, all the stuff, and then lol, take this. +3 Kabutops, +1 speed. I send in Arcanine right there. I selected Hidden Power Grass. But yeah, spoiler alert, he's gonna He's gonna outspeed, he's gonna ancient power +3, that's a no-co. That right there is a no-co. And yeah, he's gonna outspeed all my other pokes. Submission should be a one-hit KO on Piloswine. And yeah, poor little Kuririn, he couldn't do it. He didn't do much in his first ever match. The first time, but it was fun. It was fun to play that guy. I should be using him more in the future because I love Girafarig. So anyways, this is gonna settle the first game. Good game, Cheese. I had a lot of fun actually. Things like this always happen to me, but it's alright, what can we do? So yeah, this is gonna be the first game. Great game, Cheese. Guys, definitely check out his channel for all the second gen content. And yeah, now we are doing a double header. This is gonna be my second game for today. This is gonna be an overused Gen 2 Bell against Gabriel, MaverickHunterville. This man is awesome. He's a great player and an awesome friend of mine. So yeah, check out his channel. He hasn't posted anything in a long time, but he should start doing it soon, hopefully. So I'll leave his channel in the description if you wanna check him out. So yeah. Without further ado, let's get straight into our second match of the day. So he's gonna start right away into, with his Raikou. So I led with my Nidoking, expecting either Zapdos or Raikou, because a lot of people tend to lead with electric types in Gen 2. So right off the bat, I'm gonna go for Lovely Kiss, and then I'm gonna go for the Blizzard. No, Thunder, sorry. I went for Thunder, expecting a flying guy to come in, expecting my Earthquake, but he sends in his Cetar, which does a decent amount. But I didn't get the para, because one of the reasons why you should run Thunder on Gen 2, other than getting more damage, it's also the little chance to get a para, which tends to happen quite often, but it didn't happen right there. So he's gonna go for Earthquake. I'm gonna send in Juth, the Cloyster, which is gonna take nothing of that because I have great defenses, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to set up my spikes. He's gonna send in Miltank. Miltank is physical, so I'm not fearing anything from this thing. So I was checking my team. I was like, what can Miltank do to Cloyster? But I smelled something fishy. So I decided to switch into my Executor right there. He's gonna go for Growl. I guess maybe he expected me to explode. Well, I guess that's gonna work out for him because Executor also has explosion, right? So I'm gonna expect him to go back into his Cetar maybe, so that's why I went for Giga Drain other than Psychic. But that would have been a really risky play on his part. So right now I am going to go for that Psychic, and he's going to reveal the Skarmory, which is not gonna take anything from that, because Skarmory loves facing Executor. Executor can't do anything, except if you have some random hidden power fire, which is rarely seen. So he's gonna go for Curse early. He shouldn't have done that. Like, setting up early isn't always great, but who knows, maybe if I stayed in with Executor that would have been horrible. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Surf. Cloyster is not going to take that hit very well because it has no special defense at all. Even though he resists Surf, that's gonna do a lot. So he's gonna take this opportunity right there to set up the spikes. So that was great on him to send in his Cloyster actually in that exact moment, right? So he's gonna have spikes, which are definitely going to be annoying right there because I have no spinner. I normally don't use spin on my Cloyster because I have that one other move, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna send an Executor as he's gonna have there his Skarmory. I'm gonna go for Psychic. That's, well, we're stacking up on damage, that's always great. So I'm gonna send in Cloyster, but he's going to expect my switch really well. He's gonna go for Whirlwind, and he has the spikes to try to get some damage on my Pokemon right there, which is gonna help him big time. So I don't wanna risk anything, so I'm gonna go back into Cloyster. I don't care if he Whirlwinds me up, I don't wanna risk anything. But he does Whirlwind me again, and he Whirlwinds me into the worst thing ever, my Machamp. That's horrible. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna expect him to Whirlwind, but he didn't. He Drill Peck this time, so he predicted me really well right there. So good, well played, Gabriel. That was great. So, but I just went for Fire Blast because I always run Fire Blast on my Skarmory. So right here, I'm going to switch out. Yes, I don't wanna risk my Machamp. It's too early to risk my Machamp. And what is he gonna do? He's gonna Drill Peck again, expecting me to stay in. So yeah, that was great. I don't wanna risk my Machamp, like I said. So right now I'm gonna go for Surf, and I'm gonna expect this Surf to finish off the Cloyster. I mean the Skarmory, sorry. So the HP is gonna go down and down and down, and he's gonna leave with a Sliver, and he's gonna rest, and he's gonna recover everything, and that's second gen for you! Oh my god, the frustration was real. But yeah, what can you do? That's Gen 2, what can you do? That's... mechanics, what can you do? So anyways, he's gonna switch into his Muck, take some Spikes damage. Surf isn't gonna do much at all because Muck has that bulk, has that special bulk, and I have no idea what to expect from Muck because I've never ever faced Muck in Gen 2 or seen him before. This is the first time ever I see Muck, so I'm gonna send in Nidoking, expecting a poison move or something, but he dynamic punched! Oh my god, and he confused me. Oh my god, now I have a confused Nidoking. I know my luck, I don't wanna risk my Nidoking. My luck is horrible. So I was like, yeah, let's just switch out to Executor. But Gabriel, man, is gonna make another exceptional play right here. He's gonna expect my Executor, he's gonna go for Fire Blast. That was an excellent move, so great play, man. That was awesome. And he's gonna get the burn, because why not? So my Executor is burned. Explosion isn't gonna do much. I'm gonna go for Psychic. If he stays in, Muck should be dead, right? Because Psychic stab and it's super effective. It does not kill. That was surprising. We both were surprised at this point. Muck, you're awesome. I should definitely give you a try in the future. Anyways, my Executor is gonna go down. I'm gonna go right away into my Nidoking, and I'm not gonna risk anything at this point. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake because I have no reason not to. If he sends in his Skarmory, I can just Thunder it after. But he went into his Miltank. He's gonna take the Spikes damage, he's gonna take the Earthquake, and that does a decent amount. Now he should... I'm expecting the Heal Bell, so I think I kinda have like a free switch in, so I'm expecting him to switch out. I was going to go into my Machamp. I was checking the stats there, and yeah, I think I did end up switching into my Machamp. But I didn't. I sent in Cloyster because I wanted to keep my Machamp at a good amount of health because the spikes are there and they are very annoying. So I sent in Cloyster because I can take physical hits really well. That's what I like about Cloyster. He's gonna go for Growl again, lowering the power of my explosion. So I'm gonna go for Surf, try to get some damage there. I don't like to explode early. That's why I didn't explode. I didn't want it to explode whatsoever. So he's gonna go for Body Slam, get the paralysis sadly, which is mighty unfortunate, but what can we do? That's what Body Slam is for, right? So I'm gonna try to go for more Surfs, and yeah, have this Miltank low in health. Now he's either going to Milk Drink or switch out, but I decide just to go for Surf once again. He's gonna send in his Cloyster, which is great because Surf is gonna hurt him big time because that special defense is nothing, absolutely nothing. But Gabriel right here, he's like, Cloyster, you owe me, I wanna get rid of you, so I'm gonna go boom! And that's the end of my Cloyster, and that's the end of his Cloyster, which is actually great because I wanted to get rid of that Cloyster because it's always a pain, and it always can explode on something and live a hit like and explode on something, so it's really annoying. So it was good for me as well in a sense. So I was quite happy with that exchange, having both Cloysters go down. It was great. So he's gonna go into Miltank, and I'm gonna expect that and go into my Machamp. Also, Machamp has Earthquake if he decides to go back into his Muck, so I'm feeling safe here. So Miltank is gonna do an exceptional play. Again, Gabriel, you're awesome. He's gonna go for Heal Bell, wake up both his Raikou and his Skarmory. But Machamp has no mercy. Crit didn't matter. Cross Chop is gonna be able to finish off the Miltank, and we are looking strong there. Machamp always doing work. So in comes Skarmory. Again, I really don't want to risk my Machamp, so I went right away. I decided to reveal my Raikou right now. Gonna take the spike damage, but Gabriel is gonna predict that really well, and he's gonna drag in the worst thing ever. He's gonna drag in Machamp again, and right here I was like, man, I got enough of this. I'm gonna stay in. And The turn that I was like, I got enough, I'm gonna stay in, he opted to drill pick. Man! But what can we do? If you predicted that, that was great, man. That was great. Anyways, I'm just gonna go for Thunder right now. I don't wanna play any games, I'm gonna go for Thunder. I'm gonna try to paralyze something. He reveals his own Raikou. Please give me the paralysis. It didn't get the paralysis, but I got some decent damage there. So, gonna check out my guys. I'm gonna expect him to expect me to switch into my Nidoking, trying to get the paralysis, but didn't happen. So, went for Crunch. Trying to lower my defense, that's always great. I mean, not defense, special defense, because that's Crunch. Crunch is special this gen, and if he lowers my special defense, that could have beaten me right there. So he's gonna go for the screen there, expecting my Homer. I'm a belly drum, and I'm gonna try to go for the lovely kiss, because mwah, I love to kiss. I'm a Snorlax, I wanna put something to sleep right now. I'm gonna miss the Skarmory. It's fine, let's try to go for it again. I want something to sleep. Mwah, it missed. Sadly it missed. He's gonna go for the Whirlwind. Drag in my Nidoking. At last you drag something in that I like. Now I like this matchup. I'm gonna Thunder. I'm just gonna Thunder. I'm not gonna give a damn. I just want to Thunder. And that's gonna hurt the Skarmory big time. Look at that damage. That was beautiful. He's gonna Whirlwind me into Snorlax. Again, that was the worst. This Skarmory is being a pain, so I'm gonna go for Lovely Kiss again. But he rests. I should have expected this. I should really have expected this. I should have switched, but I didn't. What can we do? Part of the game. Reflect is finally out of there, but I can't hit Skarmory whatsoever with my set, so gonna do a hard switch into my Nidoking right there. He's gonna burn a Sleep Turn, and I'm gonna fry this thing with Thunder again, because that's the only thing that I can do. Thunder hits, Thunder hurts everything on his team, even his Raikou. So there's my Thunder, and bam, that's gonna do 60%. And another one will definitely finish it off. So again, I have no reason not to go for another Thunder. There's the Thunder, and thankfully I didn't miss any Thunders, and that's great. So Skarmory is down, and we both have 3 Pokemon each, so the match is very close right now. He's gonna send in his Raikou, and he's gonna go for a Reflect, so he can take my Earthquakes really nicely. Surprisingly, the Reflect is up. It's doing like a third, or yeah, pretty much a third, so I have no reason not to stay in and keep up the Earthquaking. Because yeah, he's gonna rest up, he's gonna try to stall a little bit, but you guys know, when the stall goes on, you know exactly what happens. Crits. So I had that idea in mind, and I had no reason to switch out, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in and keep spamming Earthquake, because I have no reason not to. So he's gonna burn his second, was it his second or his second? His second or first? Not sure, but anyways, Earthquake is a 4-hit KO, which is great with the Reflect. I'm waiting for the Reflect to go off, I'm waiting for the critical hit. He's gonna be in red health right there, and he is going to wake up this turn, and he's gonna... Gabriel, what have you done? What have you done, man? You could have rested. The Reflect was still up. Oh my god, what was that? What happened? Reflect finally goes off. I think he thought that the Reflect was still up. Either that or he misclicked, I don't know, but oh my god, that hurted my feelings. That seriously hurted me, because he was playing such a great game. And that's gonna cost him, sadly. So Muk is gonna go down as well. He only has this Tyranitar. Oh my god, that hurts my feeling. I'm really sorry, but oh my god, I'm really sorry about that. He's gonna miss his Dynamic Punch. That was his last hope right there. Sadly, it's gonna miss, and my Nidoking is gonna reign supreme. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new king in town. His name is Nidoking, and that's gonna be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed both battles. Great games to both my opponents, Xeze and Gabriel. Be sure to check out their channels and stay tuned for more older gens. I've been enjoying second gen a lot lately, and yeah, even more than Gen 6, because Gen 6 has a weird metagame these days. Sorry, it's the truth. That's just my opinion, and Gen 2, in my little irrelevant opinion, is just the best generation ever. Just saying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time, and allons-y.